Zhao Lusi's photograph uncovers her body extents, raises a ruckus around town of Korean star Zhang Liying, and the full body photograph is much seriously humiliating. Subsequent to encountering the styling debate in past GEMS occasions, Zhao Lusi, brought into the world in 1995, improved her missteps and went head-to-head again in a long dark dress. However, it appeared to be that the impact was bad. Debate being wide that the entire individual is by all accounts Zhang Liying's impersonation cosmetics. Obviously, some netizens may feel that idiom that Zhao Lusi caught Zhang Liying is absolutely on the grounds that a few Korean stars are participated in the beginning of the universe once more, yet it is simply to reinforce the eyelashes, brush the eyelids, make the mouth wet, and paint the face totally white. Accentuating the framework, for what reason did you impersonate Zhang Liying? This is valid. Instead of saying that Zhao Lusi imitated Zhang Liying, it is smarter to say that Zhao Lusi has a Korean-style cosmetics and hair. So what is Korean cosmetics and hair? The quintessence is to seek after a first love face with an unadulterated demeanor, delicate, light and not sharp, which is fundamentally something contrary to Hong Kong-style cosmetics. It can likewise be perceived as the distinction between a major lady and a little lady, or to put it gruffly, it is generally insignificant. Cosmetics, the entire provides individuals with a feeling of shortcoming. Zhao Lusi is suddenly reasonable for Korean cosmetics. It could be connected with her standard way of behaving and conduct. It's occasionally finding the right makeup is sufficiently not. The general look is overwhelmingly significant. Simply see one head, Zhao Lusi. It's not mediocre compared to Zhang Liying, but rather once the full body photograph is taken, it's in a flash humiliating. The body proportion of 1.6 meters tall and 1.7 meters tall is too clear when you take a gander at it together. Everything is good to go with the plan of Zhao Lusi's chest area in this lengthy dark dress. She has a major head and tight shoulders, and the neck area and shoulders of the skirt have an enlarging impact, which really hides her inadequacies. Regardless of whether it is a live picture, the impact of showing the chest area is likewise generally excellent. However, when the lower body was added, Zhao Lusi's shape promptly upset, particularly after the level of the heel was uncovered sideways. It appeared to be that she was nearly the length of her calves, which made her look considerably more 5'5", and brought down the shaved surface. Netizens likewise grumbled that Zhao Lusi's body shape is excessively divided, which is one more ordinary instance of featuring shortcomings and keeping away from qualities. No big surprise, fans just post photos of the chest area, and the full body photographs are not seen by any means. Taking a gander at the remarks of netizens on the examination between Zhao Lusi and Zhang Liying, I feel considerably more close to home. You should realize that Chinese and Korean entertainers were more lovely before, and Chinese entertainers were essentially simple to beat. Presently netizens are beginning to say that it is smarter to allow Zhao Lusi to be a Korean. Playfully referenced that Zhang Liying was brought into the world in Shandong, so he had the option to win, which is fairly humble. Zhao Lusi is likewise the second Zhao who brought into the world in 1995 who lost to Han Xing as of late. Before Guan Xiaotuang and Korean star Jin Zuk-soon impacted, stringently talking, the two translations were not excellent. However, Guan Xiaotuang clearly uncovered more inadequacies. Also, whatever else, Jin Zuk-soon's midriff and mid-region are a lot more tight than Guan Xiaotuang's. Regardless of whether there are marks drawn by the skirt, it won't especially humiliate. Then again, Guan Xiaotuang, the expelled tissue appeared to be shaking when she strolled. With her chaotic hair and messy cosmetics, she truly appeared to get a bunch of others' garments and wear them to work after a headache. I don't have the foggiest idea when it began. There are not very many perceived large magnificent stars in media outlets, particularly the youthful Zhao of the new age, and nobody can be known as a divine being, as Zhao Lusi, Bailu, Yangzi and Yu Shuxin, 4 individuals. It was even called the 4 general ladies, and this rundown caused debate for some time. Eventually, it must be said that netizens still have elevated requirements for the presence of diversion stars, particularly the new age. As of now, a large portion of their acting abilities can't uphold thick jobs. Furthermore, figure is unavoidable, and it is not difficult to dispose of the examination of appearance. On the off chance that you don't trust me, simply check the Senior 85 Blossoms Ode. The 36-year-old Yang Mi will play an icon show in the future. The main thing everybody sees is her state. 02. Wang Yibo's personality is excessively certain. He is so in vogue in a white shirt, and his demeanor is marginally despairing. Wang Yibo has another look, and he needs to acknowledge it. This disposition is to be sure excessively upstanding. In any event, wearing a white shirt looks so beautiful, however his demeanor is somewhat despairing. Wang Yibo's contention isn't restricted to articulation. The executives, as a matter of fact, individuals should be upstanding, don't have dark spots. Try not to have support materials, don't have sentiment melons, don't have pendant names, don't require legitimate bistros, and the capital activity has without a doubt covered the mouths of numerous passers-by. Wang Yibo's subsequent improvement isn't his own, yet the way that long his fans can adhere to him. In the case of nothing else occurs, he will be the following Hanjiang. Temporarily, Lihua's experiences serious areas of strength for exceptionally, he won't be ensnared in virtual young lady gatherings, the organization's own kid in young lady gatherings, and film and TV theatrical presentations. Indeed, it is self-delivered and sold, and it is obscure whether it will be made into a Chinese variant of YG. Frankly, Duhu has two brushes. In spite of the fact that enthusiasts of her craftsman chasten her, she is more competent than Li Fei. Obviously, Wang Yibo has such accomplishments for the most part in light of the fact that Dengue has drawn in an enormous number of fans. He is the greatest gold mine of the Hua family. Fans use cash to make supports and make information. Hua sells commercials, acknowledges film and TV theatrical presentations, brings in more cash to bundle and market specialists, draws in additional fans, offers more cash, and prudent circle. He has the traffic, and what he needs later is the work. The studio ought to request that Wang Yibo convince fans with savage manner of speaking, to stop. Truly, this will be an extraordinary period, and it is truly normal. Cautiously dissect Wang Yibo's improvement from later on, as a matter of fact. It's truly not working out positively, and the fans certainly don't completely accept that it, yet consider it, around then we really cared about Ice Downpour and Fire, Chanel, and Hip Jump to make his presence felt. However, he initially needed to allude to the 4 characters to follow the film course, yet he didn't anticipate that the film should become famous. As of now, Zhao Liying is the most public and strong colleague in 85 Blossoms. Fans actually could do without it. After the traffic is truly pink, it will drift. Regardless of whether it has a bigger number of fans than others, Zhao is a well-known show. I have recently shown up at this position, and the espresso positions I have aggregated over the course of the years are there. Presently a great deal of traffic, whether it is Wang Yibo or Zhao Zun, and so forth, allow her a subsequent job or even a supporting job. No disgrace, no different things. Many individuals say that Liu Shishi, Tang Yan, and Yang Mi have unfortunate acting abilities, however they are notable. Degree, their dramatizations are fundamentally elegant, and Ritzy can win the identity. Fans can see the additions and misfortunes before them. Entertainers are forever. As of now, the main thing for youngsters is to amass fame and notoriety, and gradually gather acting abilities. All the other things is foolish. Toward the start, Bing Yuo has been not able to pass the audit, the later openness was just Hip Jump, yet it was obscured once more. The openness of regularly vertical has likewise diminished, on the grounds that there is no host card, and it has turned into a visitor. For webcasting, Ali put resources into Lihua, and Yoku additionally has a place with Ali. With Ali's amendment, his assets have likewise disintegrated. Aside from the Hip Jump dance he partook in, there could be no different exercises, and there is no insight about joining the gathering. Contrasted with him, different craftsmen are joining the gathering, where there are dramatizations broadcasting, like Chen Fiyu, Fan Chang, Guo Qilin, Liu Horan, and so on, which will just expand his prominence. Lower, this isn't a lot to make sense of. I truly want to believe that he can have his own arrangement and increment his amazing skill. Since he needs to be an entertainer, he ought to rehearse his acting abilities, don't spend such a huge amount in showcasing, and become an able individual. Normally, nobody will mind his relationship. Many individuals are not hopeful about it in view of unfortunate business capacities and off-base situating. 03. Zhao Liying and Zhu Yilin's information won the work of art No Destiny First Love. He bombed at tryout and depended on the chief's suggestion to arrive at another profession high. Entertainer Zhu Yiling performed Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng's old work Do You Be Aware? Do you be aware? It ought to be green, fat, red and slim. The male supporting job Qi Heng has become well known. He has had a prosperous star fortune as of late. As of late, he crushed Shen Teng, Wu Jing, Su Zhang and Yi Yang Kinixi with the film Life-Altering Situations, and won the 2022 Homegrown Brilliant Chicken honor for Best Entertainer. As a matter of fact, the star of this new film star went poorly in the good old days. He has forever been unremarkable in his presentation for a long time. He was dismissed by the maker during the tryout for information and was subsequently suggested by the chief Zhang Keizhao. After the transmission, he truly didn't satisfying the chief's assumptions. He played the attractive little Gongaiki, and this job has become one of his works of art. Since information was supposed to star Zhao Liying and Feng Xiaofeng, the opposition for the supporting entertainer Qi Heng was exceptionally wild, particularly Qi Heng had an unadulterated and guiltless love with the champion in the play. He likewise keeps a decent companionship, which can be viewed as a model of separating among people. The job can without much of a stretch encourage the crowd. During the tryout, other than Zhu Yilin, there were numerous male stars who likewise needed to win the job. At the point when the chief Zhang Keizhou saw Zhu Yilin, he felt that he was the little master key in his heart. Whether it was a quiet climate or an attractive appearance, he was extremely in accordance with the portrayal of the person in the content, yet the maker Hao Hongliang had an alternate view. Around then, Zhu Yilin's old works were generally unpleasant characters. Hao Hongliang was stressed that the general air of Qi Heng would be excessively miserable assuming he played Qi Heng, and it would obliterate the cheerful environment toward the finish of the play. Consequently, Zhu Yilin was chosen for some time. Afterward, under the solid proposal of the chief, he had the amazing chance to demonstrate it with 8 months of shooting time. With his great acting abilities, Qi Heng became Zhu Yilin's showstopper after it was communicated. Zhu Yilin and Zhao Liying were named first love without destiny and information. The two cherished one another yet couldn't remain together because of the real world. Numerous watchers cried when they passed on from their relationship. The two deciphered the unadulterated love of young men and young ladies with magnificent acting abilities. The quiet bitterness of partition in the later period made the crowd cry together, and after the two got hitched, they may as yet keep up with their energetic kinship, give each other some assistance when they were in a difficult situation. Lastly, they were cheerful in the play, and their unconcerned companionship likewise won netizens' large push. However, it is definitively on the grounds that the two are isolated in the play and there is no antagonism, so netizens have been thumping on the bowl. Assuming the two have the amazing chance to participate once more, so that the missed first love CP of the year can understand their fantasies. As of late, it has likewise been accounted for that the two might have a relationship. Chance to help out the new show racked. Zhu Yilin appeared for quite some time and won the brilliant check-in honor Best Entertainer with life-altering situations. In the film, he changed his delicate and refined picture, and assumed the part of an undertaker with a harsh appearance and a sensitive heart, which flabbergasted the crowd. Fans were exceptionally content with his great exhibition. Qi Heng has consistently enjoyed Zhu Yilin, and he has turned into the entertainer. He merits his name. I have honestly loved you for quite some time, lastly sat tight for you to move to the top. Zhu Yilin showed what him can do in information and won the brilliant check in the film. Lord merits his name for me. I like Zhu Yilin's little ruler key. He makes an extraordinary understanding of the person's close-to-home changes at various stages. Albeit the entertainer in information is Feng Xiaofeng, yet I truly think Zhu Yilin and Zhao Liying are more CP in the play.